Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Children's Health Star Center in Plano, Texas. Justin DeVellis, Todd Corder with you here for day 2, a Pool D matchup between the University of South Florida Bulls and the number 4 seeded University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers. So USF comes into this contest. They won yesterday. They beat Ramapo 7-2. In that early portion of that broadcast, I need to apologize. There were a couple times I mentioned USF, but I said UCF, a team also playing in this tournament. But I do want to apologize for all the fans watching, listening at home for that mistake. Todd, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. Ready for some hockey. University of South Florida, probably the favorite in this game. University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they've got an uphill battle to try to win this one. There's no doubt about it. They lost the first game in this tournament 10-1. Let's see if they can bounce back today.
Yeah, so USF, we talked about them. Mitchell Campbell had a hat trick in yesterday's game. So that'll be something to look out for, a little storyline here as the puck is moved into the neutral zone and flipped into Wisconsin-Milwaukee zone. It's out by the far corner now, where the Bulls try to keep it in. A shot just wide of the net as it's whipped around to Tim Lynch, who tries to feed it inside. Glove save, puck's loose. And now it's back out to the near side boards where Wisconsin-Milwaukee tries to corral it, and a shot there, but a whiff from Nick Walters. Could have been dangerous as he fed the high slot. And now here come the Panthers back the other way. Wheeling into the attacking zone now, pass, centering. And it's on the far side boards. The Bulls trying to keep pace. And here comes Milwaukee here. Now we got a shot, centering pass, shot on goal. But it's gloved down. Still in the zone now. Bulls with a nice scoring chance there. Ethan Coro handles the puck. Now it's stolen. And moves over the blue line. Wisconsin-Milwaukee tried to feed it in. Now they have a shot. Centering pass here. Shot. It was Riley Keys who scored yesterday with a nice chance there. But we go back the other way with the Bulls. Over the blue line. Left circle. Weaving. Trying to get through. And we're going to have our first save, our first shot on goal officially by the Bulls.
18:32 to go in a scoreless first period. If you just joined us, let's see, the first goal of the game to me usually sets the tone, especially for Wisconsin-Milwaukee, who lost 10-1 yesterday to SAU. They need a goal desperately to try to get off the right foot because you don't want their confidence to go on them quickly.
Yeah, USF 4 goals in the third period of their game yesterday as they try to wheel it. And it's into the neutral zone. Now it's into South Florida's end, where Gavin Nickerson is trying to handle it. The Bulls corral it. Nickerson again behind the net. He's trying to get it by the far side boards. And it's kicked around, kind of fed in. Now we have a shot on goal. It was Keys again who kind of just found the puck. And it's wheeled out, thrown back into Wisconsin-Milwaukee zone, and it's going to be an icing. So what have you seen so far, Todd?
Max Moeller had a heck of an opportunity there, right there on the doorstep on the South Florida goaltender. He couldn't cash it in. Those are the types of opportunities that University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee's going to have to cash in if they're going to pull the upset today.
Yeah, so I see 2 number 7s on my scorecard here for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. As the Panthers have it in the neutral zone over the red line. It's a right side circle now. Chance here, nice centering pass.
Boy, South Florida is really flat today. I watched them play yesterday, and they were very impressive. Today they are flat.
And trying to get it to Danny McKenna. McKenna has it now. He passes behind him. Shot in front of the net. It was left on the doorstep. And now they're going to battle for it up along the boards. Nice poke check there. I believe it was Mr. Kenny Waitman And here comes South Florida now. It's going to be Mlady who fires. And the puck goes up into the mesh. And we'll have a face-off. 16:50 to go in the first period. Shots 2-1 in favor of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Now, Wisconsin-Milwaukee took a difficult loss last night. Lost by multiple goals. And is a team that's got to get it going on the power play. We haven't seen a penalty yet. As the Bulls try to keep it in, they do successfully. And now glove down, trying to weave it to the middle. It's still kept in, where it's stolen by Gavin Nickerson. Here comes Nickerson back the other way. 3-on-1 chance for the sent in front. And a nice save. The puck is still loose. It's on the doorstep. And finally, whistled down. It was such a quick chance.
Coleman there with an excellent save, 5'9", 165. Did really well yesterday. Only allowed 2 goals. His save percentage was 95% for yesterday's work. And South Florida is turning the puck over, and I'm really surprised at their extremely slow start.
Yeah, Sean Brosnan's team 1-0 as they won yesterday. Now it's day 2. It's moving day in the tournament as the Panthers try to keep it on the South Florida end and get another chance like they just did. USF's coming back the other way and up into the mesh. And there you go again. So many Florida teams in this tournament. I almost messed up again. USF, the South Florida Bulls. They've been tremendous on the penalty kill.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, if they're going to pull the upset in this game, they've got to take advantage of the turnovers, the 2-on-1, the 3-on-2, the 3-on-1. They haven't done it yet. They're 0 for 3 on the breakaway.
Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter here, 15:56 to go at the Children's Health Stars Center. On the far side boards, USF's trying to keep it in and weaving in, sliding in, but couldn't corral the puck. I think that was Mike Miller. And now the Panthers have it on their end. They're skating from right to left in the yellow. Here's a chance for the Bulls. Centering and kicked out. And it wasn't a chance there. Michael Moe, great job to fend it away with his right leg. Now it's on the near side boards. They battle it out. It's frozen. Keaton Gill trying to corral it for the Panthers. And here come the Panthers back the other way. It's Matthew Murphy leading the charge. 1-on-1 here. Trying. Good defense. Left on the doorstep. But unsuccessful. And now it's a race for the puck on the far end between Haynes and Kenny Waitman.
Here's
Panthers
another
win.
2-on-1.
Yeah, 2-on-1. Nice chase. Loose as the Bulls get a change.
Justin, I just can't believe all.
It's almost fed it in. And now Wisconsin-Milwaukee's end. Shot. Thrown around. And now the puck was Alfaro who had a good poke check. Here comes. Beautiful. Fish gone in the first period. Glove down. Keys is your goal man again officially, and another loose puck in front of the net. And Keys, who scored yesterday, now scores again. So he's the point man.
Keys with 2 goals in his tournament and an assist.
Riley Keys, now it's in front of the net. They leave it loose. And it's now on the near side boards. The Bulls trying to keep it in. Shot. Wrister sails high. And the Panthers are trying to keep it. Here we go. Now we have a 2-on-2 in those yellow jerseys. Right side circle. Trying to fend it. It was good defense. Now checked hard into the boards. Really hard hit. As they battle for it, they kick at it. They swipe at it. And the Bulls come back the other way. It's Zach Mlady leading the charge. He feeds it in. Sends it, trying to sweep around behind the cage now as he comes to the right circle. Now throws it up top to the point one time. But it's blocked. The Bulls keeping it in those white jerseys. And it's sent back out into the neutral zone. They'll have to reset. Now it's just flipped up, almost hit the ceiling. Back along the near side boards, and we'll have a stoppage.
Keys, the freshman from Keys, the sophomore from Brookfield, Wisconsin, gives University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee the 1-0 lead. It's his second goal of the tournament, and he's the only one to score thus far
for the
Panthers this tournament.
So Riley Keys' goal coming 6 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the first. That's the score right now, 1-0. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers lead. And now they have a chance, but it's back into the neutral zone now. It's Michael Hawthorne who tries to control it. He sends it around to Zach Gottfried, and a big hit there right in front of us, Todd. As USF, nice hard check there to jar the puck loose, and now it's back into the Wisconsin-Milwaukee end. As they weave it, here he comes through the neutral zone into the attacking zone. Is number 21. It's Jack Szymanski. Shot sails high. Wisconsin-Milwaukee retains it. Another shot goes off Coleman's pad, and now behind where USF controls.
The defense has really been poor for South Florida. Too many on rushes. Szymanski walked right in there uncontested and simply missed the net.
So now Max Tripp will control it behind his own net. He tries to send it through, and he does successfully. Logan Sheen tried to knock it down. Checked along the near side boards. USF's trying to come back the other way across the red line. Here we go. Charge. It's Logan Sheen leading it. Weaves in. Throws the puck on net. Too wide. Now it's behind the cage. And it's sent back up to the right point. Shot. Sails. Gets deflected. Goes right. Wisconsin-Milwaukee controls. Into the neutral zone, across the red line. 3 Bull defenders knock it away, but Wisconsin-Milwaukee gets it back, but it's immediately stolen. Here come the Bulls. 3-on-2 rush now. And knocked to the turf. Able to get a stick on it. The Bulls are trying. They had a good opportunity there, and the rush was just completely ended. Logan Sheen got tripped up. I don't know if it was by his own skate or by... I'm trying to think if it was a stick that knocked him down. But either way, we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 10:19 to go in the first period. 1-0 your score here at the Children's Star Center in Plano. Day 2 of this ACHA National Tournament in Pool D. Oh, and a good chance there. Dangerous. Lazy behind the net. It was Philip Polikov, who kind of didn't know the offender was right behind him, and this puck's going to go up into the mesh. But, I mean, Todd, you look at that, almost a very dangerous move by Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Surprised he made the move. I would have gone behind the net myself to bring it out, but that's a decision that was made for South Florida. Like I said earlier, they've come out flat. Their defense has been really poor. University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, they've been able to go right in. They're uncontested defensively, wide open shots. Wisconsin-Milwaukee needs to take advantage of that right now because South Florida is flat. They're extremely flat. They've got to do a better job on a back check, better job on the forward check. It's just a very disappointing start if you're a South Florida fan.
So 1-0 your score, 9:58. We're going to send it to our media timeout. Stick with us, Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Aries Sportswear, official merchandise partner of the ACHA. Howie's Hockey Tape, the official tape provider of the ACHA. And the City of Frisco.
So, Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter with you at the Children's Star Center in Plano, Texas. 1-0 your score between the University of South Florida and the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. We're going to have a face-off at center ice as USF controls it in that neutral zone. They send it in, feed it in, and it's wrapped up along the boards. Now off a skate, we're going to have a whistle.
The pace of this game has really surprised me. South Florida came out yesterday hard charging right from the beginning, and today it's just they're lethargic. They're flat. I can't figure it out. They're 1-0 in this tournament. They win today. you know, they've got a shot to get in the semifinals if they win tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's Brock Hoffman leading the charge here into Wisconsin-Milwaukee zone. It's behind the net, kind of flicked on the backhand, looking for a centering pass of the Bulls. Fakes a shot. Out to the side, left side shot, but bad angle. And Wisconsin-Milwaukee controls it. It's gloved, stick down, by Alex Rhodes. And it's in the neutral zone now. Michael Alfaro controls it. Giving chase was Adam Vandenbos. Vandenbos called his number a lot last night. And Vandenbos, here he comes again. Weaving in, flicks it up on a backhand, and in. Wisconsin-Milwaukee leads this game 2-0. 9:02 to go in the first period.
On the turnover, once again, DeJorday Torbeca scores his first goal of the tournament. 6-foot, 160-pounder, received the puck between the circles in the slot, and he went ahead and took it home. And it's 2-0 Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Yeah, 2-0. So quick start. Maybe not the start we expected. So Vandenbos is credited with the goal. And here comes USF now. Maybe a lot of goals in this one. Shot chance. Sails wide. Puck's in front of the net. And whistled down. It was a good save by Mo, who gloved it.
Yes, Vandenbosch has been credited with a goal. The freshman from Anchorage, Alaska. We have 2 15s on our sheet here. So that correction will be made. But, you know, turning the puck over. I mean, South Florida's turned the puck over at least 7 or 8 times this hockey game. And I don't care who you are. You can't win hockey games if you continue to turn the puck over.
Yeah, the shots are 6-5, 8:33 to go as USF throws it in. Mo's pads make the save, and now it's behind the net. They're looking for someone out in front. It's Dylan Taylor. Taylor tries, fails, and Wisconsin-Milwaukee goes back the other way. It's DePaulo now for the Bulls. It's on the near side boards, right under us. USF just trying. Can't get anything done, but Scott Nelson has it in the neutral zone, and the Bulls send it in. Giving chase, Mitchell Campbell weaves around. He regains the puck, sent to the point. DePaulo, shot, big shot right there, wound up. But a nice save by Mo, who's got 7 now. And puck sent back the other way through the neutral zone, back towards USF's goal. And now here we got a chance 2-on-3. Didn't have numbers there. Now it's behind the net. Panthers trying to control it. Big hit there. Sent out in front. The puck is loose in the slot. And the Panthers trying to retain it. They do. They get a change as a man skates on. Nick Miller was able to get right on the ice and got right into the action as the Panthers send it through. It's Miller again with the puck. He tries to weave it in. Now it's just slapped out through the neutral zone. And the Bulls retain. Up by the blue line now. Sent across the red line. Try to poke check, but USF sent in. Falbo has it. Weaving from right to left. Tries to send it in front, but sails high. He was looking for Nick Walters. Walters positioning himself in front of the cage now as Wisconsin-Milwaukee has it. Try to send it through. Errant pass. Its puck is loose. Now here's Walters again. Can't control it. Panthers back the other way. Sent in. Matt Murphy trying to get something going. Shot. Sails high and into the protective netting we have here. It's all around us. With 6:24 to go in the first period, 2-0 your score, Todd.
Last couple of shifts for South Florida, much improved as they finally gave Michael Moe, the 6-foot, 180-pounder. They finally tested him, the senior from Weston, Wisconsin.
So now the face-off from the left circle here. The Panthers tried a shot. Nothing doing. Loose puck. Now it's back up to the point where it's kept in by Wally Haynes. Haynes sends it in. USF's trying to control it. Now it's back the other way. Centering pass. Puck is loose. Bulls trying to control it. The Panthers have it. The puck is out in front. Matt Murphy sends it. Shot high. And after that, I mean, that could have been another chance. Could have gone up 3-0 as the puck sent all the way back the other way to Wisconsin-Milwaukee's end. The Bulls on the far side boards, trying to weave it around. Inside, high slot, shot, save by Mo. And the Bulls still can train it. Tried to slap at it was Miller. He was unsuccessful. Back behind the cage, tried to send it in front, loose puck. And now there's sticks flying. On the turf was Murphy. He tried his best. Bulls still have it behind the cage, trying to wrap it around, send it in front. And they send it back up to the right point. Shot off a skate. And now it's to the left point. Bulls still have it. Tried to slide in front to stop it. Get in its way. The shot almost sailed in just wide. Bulls trying to keep it in. Sent big monster hit right by the blue line and in front of Wisconsin-Milwaukee's bench. So I think we're going to get our first penalty here. And if not, we do have a stoppage in play. 4:58 to go in the first period. Yeah, I think it's going to be a penalty.
Be a cross-check.
And the man headed to the box is number 20, Michael Alfaro. So the first penalty in this game, first penalty for the Bulls.
South Florida just can't get out of its own way here in the first period. The turnovers, they're allowing University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee to come in 3-on-2, 2-on-1, turning the puck over in their own end. The forecheck isn't very good. The back check hasn't been very good. They have picked up the pace here for the last couple of shifts, but now they put themselves in a tough situation as they're on the penalty kill, and they're down 2-0.
And Coleman's in goal right now. He hasn't had to deal with much, but 2 goals. I mean, it seems like the puck's been controlled by South Florida, but the goals have been by Wisconsin-Milwaukee. 2-0 your score. The Bulls skating from left to right. The Panthers skating from right to left. They control it.
Well, I'll tell you what, South Florida's perfect penalty kill thus far in this tournament will be put to test. It's a must that they kill this penalty down 2 goals.
Yeah, you get a cross-check. It's going to be a major 5-minute penalty. So on the power play, the major power play here for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. It's in the neutral zone now.
And this puts stress on a hockey team, Justin. A 5-minute major, you got to kill it off because they can score as many times as they want in the next 5 minutes.
Out in front, dangerous chance there as Nick Miller trying to corral it. He's by the right circle, sends it to the point. Whacked back around, now to the left circle, shot, save. Gavin Nickerson got something good on it. Now centering pass, stolen by USF. They come back the other way. It's Nick Walters. He's leading the charge. He's by the right circle. He tries a centering pass, diving out in front. The puck just went by Lazicki.
Justin, we're going to get a penalty here in the turnover for when University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee turned the puck over. That set it up, the rush for South Florida. They got traffic in front of the net, which caused the turnover.
So the 2-minute minor for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. That'll at least make things even for a little while.
It's a huge win, Justin, for South Florida because now when this penalty's over, they've only got to kill it all. They only got to kill one off for 149 on the 5-minute major.
So, and it's Vandenbos, too, your lone goal scorer now. Or excuse me, not lone goal scorer, but one of the goal scorers gets sent to the box. Remember, Keys scored as well. So Keys and Vandenbos, your 2 goal scorers. It's 2-0 Wisconsin-Milwaukee. The Bulls have it behind their own cage. Centering pass chance, but it's knocked away. And a puck is still out in front of the net. Shot chance for Tripp. Good save by Mo, but it's still retained by the Bulls. Now a little poke check. Just tried to get his stick in there and finally steals it away, swipes it away. Michael Hawthorne. Hawthorne weaves, trying to get it out of his own zone. And the Panthers are across the blue line, leading the charge. Just sent in. It's up into the mesh. Tripped as he tried that send. And 2:56 to go in the first period. We've seen a ton of action. And this is going to be a hard deficit to climb out of if you're USF, but they got a lot of great skaters on their side.
You got plenty of time if you're USF. The job here is to try to win this 4-on-4, win this face-off, Don't allow Wisconsin-Milwaukee to get a good shot off the face-off and start running your offense because you're going to be on a penalty kill in the next minute and change.
Alex Rhodes wins the draw, and Brock Hoffman gloves it down, trying to send it past the blue line shot. He's knocked down on his attempt, and the puck sails high into the mesh.
You start seeing some signs of life for South Florida. Much better play. They started stressing Wisconsin-Milwaukee in their own end. They got traffic in front of the net. So you see some signs that they're coming out of it.
It's 4-on-4 right now for the next 55 seconds, and after that, Vanden Bosch will skate back on for the Wisconsin-Milwaukee advantage. Puck is dumped in to the South Florida zone. Far side boards. It's Rhodes who sends it across to Tim Lynch. Lynch weaving now across the blue line. Wines, fires, but it was stick down by Filip Polikov. And now it's in front. The Bulls have it by the goal line. Far side boards, just trying to spin his way out of it, is Lynch. Lynch sends it behind. He's looking for his own guy. It's a battle behind the cage now. And they're still battling for it. It's Taran Wanta. Now the puck is given up. Bad turnover. Tripped up. Crowd wanted a call. They're not going to get one, as Vanden Bosch is going to skate back on. The advantage is for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Now it's sent in front. Chance for Vanden Bosch right out of the box. And the puck is loose out in front. And Coleman, he needed to do everything he could to keep Vanden Bosch out of the net. Vanden Bosch just skated on after serving that 2-minute minor.
So you got 1:38 now in the left in the power play for the Panthers. I love the play on the other end of the ice by Kenny Waitman, 5'9", 165. He's scored a goal in this tournament, has an assist, and has 2 points. And I love that one-on-one grit and determination right down there by the University of Wisconsin, or University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee goal.
Walters and Lazicki tried to lead the charge. Instead, the Panthers have it, Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Sending it through the neutral zone. It's Keys by the left circle. He tried a little nifty move there. Stolen away. They kept in by Vanden Bosch, who tries to get it out to the left wing. Now USF steals it back through the neutral zone. And it's just sent over to Michael Moe, the netminder, who drops it down. Under a minute to go in the first period, 2-0 your score. Justin DeVellis, Todd Corder here on the call. Glad you could be with us. Nickerson tries to weave it in. He tried a centering pass. He wanted to find Keys, and now it's a 3-on-1 for the Bulls. Weaving around the right circle, tried a little pass, not successful. 33 seconds now. Missed chance there for the Bulls as they trail by 2. Under 30 seconds to go now. Sent in through the neutral zone, but Brock Hoffman will have none of it. Panthers still have it. Weaving, left circle, in, just dropped up top. Nice shot. Nick Miller, but it's saved, and we have a little extracurricular stuff. And so a little frustration maybe for South Florida. 17.2 to go in the first period. Still down a man as Alfaro still serving time.
Samuel Coleman keeping him in it. 5'9", 165 goaltender for South Florida.
Yeah, so
native Tampa, Florida, the junior.
So Keys was exchanging words with one of the USF players. And Keys heads to the bench. Keaton Gill will take the face-off for the Panthers. And he can't win it, but somehow finds a skate. Kept in. USF controls for a second. Gill finds it, but offsides is going to be your call. 8.5 to go, as there's still 11 seconds on the power play for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. And now the face-off. Little jabbering, maybe a little bit of banter here. The ref doesn't want to see it. He motions. Now a face-off. Matt Murphy will take it with Kenny Waitman for the Bulls. Waitman wins the draw, and it looks like USF's just going to try to wind the clock down. They do, and more extracurricular stuff after after the whistles, after the buzzer. And at the end of the first period, things getting a little testy now.
Tell you what, the referees are going to have to get a handle on this hockey game. Tempers are flaring. They're going to have to start calling it tight. You don't want it to get out of hand. Meanwhile, for South Florida, just an extremely disappointing first period. They came out flat for about the first 10-plus minutes, started to show some life towards the second half of the first period. The turnovers, Justin, killed them, absolutely killed them. And Wisconsin-Milwaukee made them pay with 2 goals, and they lead it 2-0 here at the end of the first period.
Yeah, so Riley Keys, your first goal at 6:26, and your second goal scored by Adam Vandenbos, 10:58 into the period. So that's the 2 goals for the Panthers. They lead 2-0. And we will head to the second period. It looks like we are going to have some penalty time served, a big advantage for the Panthers as they head into the second period. Justin Novellis, Todd Quarter, keep it with us as we send it to break for our intermission. The second period coming up very shortly.
At the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, our professors really care about us. Our internships often turn into our first jobs, and students around the world are falling in love with our campus and city. Apply now and fall in love with UW-Milwaukee.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Plano, where the score is 2-0. South Florida trails the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. It's the 2 first-period goals by the Panthers. Riley Keys, Adam Vanden Boss, your scorers, and that's where we are at 2-0. But to start this period, the Panthers are actually going to start with a man advantage on the power play, as there was a late penalty in the closing seconds of that first period. A 2-minute minor for Brock Hoffman. He's in the box right now doing time.
Critical stage of the game here for the Bulls. They need to kill off this penalty. They're down 2 goals. Now we've already got another penalty here to start the second period.
Yeah, so we didn't see a lot of penalties early, but ever since they started jawing at each other late in the first period, we've seen some guys have to go to the box. And Vanden Boss is going there again.
Well, this helps South Florida considerably. Instead of playing 5-on-4, it's 4-on-4. And South Florida, in about 1:34, will get a power play of about 20-something seconds, 26-second power play.
So a 2-minute interference is the call, and the Panthers will skate shot. Save by Coleman.
If you're the Panthers, you're so disappointed right now in regards to you had the power play, you commit the penalty, you blow your chance to potentially go up 3 goals. If you're South Florida, you're ecstatic because you're down by 2, and you don't have to do the penalty kill anymore.
Okay, so Vanden Boss isn't in the box. It's actually Wally Haynes, but 2-minute minor for the interference. And like you said, Todd, there's going to be about 30 seconds once both players get out to serve time. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter here in Plano. 2-0 game as Wisconsin-Milwaukee is got it in their zone. They're trying to keep USF out, but a drive there from the left point by Nicholas Falbo. Falbo trying to find some space there in that net, but Michael Moe says no thank you. 18:47 on the game clock. 2-0 in the second period. Face off from the left circle. It'll be Kenny Waitman who wins the draw for the Bulls. Sent in, knocked away by Mo Stick. And it's up along the far boards now, battling for it. Filip Polikov tries, gets a stick on it, and it's kicked around to the far side board. Centering pass, chance, but nobody was home. And the puck sent back through the neutral zone. Devlin Jameson sends it in. And now a big hit there. Kenny Waitman laid the wood up along the far boards, and here comes Wisconsin-Milwaukee over the blue line. It's Tarawanta with a shot and a drive, but sails high. USF trying to come back the other way. Puck sent through the neutral zone from left to right. Now, skating right to left are your Bulls. Tim Lynch has it up at the right point. He sends it around, tries a centering pass. Here's a shot from the left slot, the high left wing. And it hit the post. You could hear it from up here as the puck sails out of bounds. We'll have another faceoff.
The iron was kind for Michael Moe there. You would have thought that South Florida was the team that was on the power play. They almost scored a shorthanded goal. Nice pressure there by the Bulls.
So the Panthers get a change. And Ethan Coro will battle out the draw with Keaton Gill. Bulls win it. They still control it. It's even now out there on the ice. 5-on-5 centering pass. Nobody was home. And here come the Panthers back the other way. So the penalty successfully killed, and we're still at 2-0 with 17:18 to go in the second period. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter with you on the ACHA network. The men's Division III national championships. This is now day 2. We saw a lot of great action on day 1. And make sure to check out all the action from today's games on ACHA Tonight, our recap show, providing you with all the highlights of all these games. So if you can't catch a full game, catch the highlights. Puck is sent through the neutral zone, now batted away. Where USF skates behind their own net, trying to work it around along the near side boards. Puck skips. It's into the Panther zone. Now centering pass, picks up the puck, throws it on net. But no good. Michael Alfaro has it at the left point. Puck is loose on the doorstep. Nothing doing. Here come the Panthers back the other way. Sent through the neutral zone, over the red line. Skating, weaving, spinning was Michael Hawthorne. Nice move to get it out. The puck is loose. Picked up over by the left point. And it's sent in by Michael Alfaro, who skates off. He wanted to change right after he sent that puck in. Throwing it forward now. Here come the Bulls. It's Nick Falbo across the red line. Kind of just flips it up, sends it to the near side corner, where it's backhanded behind the net, sent to the far side boards. Just trying to hack at it there. And here comes Keaton Gill. He's got a break. One-on-one. Gill lost the puck. And it's on the near side boards back in USF's end, where they control it. Scott Nelson. Nelson through the neutral zone. Flipped up by Haynes. And now the Bulls trying to get it. Centering pass was denied. Milwaukee, Wisconsin back the other way as Nelson tries to just jam it out. And it's sent through the neutral zone. Weaved back around. Now at the blue line for the Panthers. They get it to the point. Stolen away. Over the red line. Whacked. Where Mitchell Campbell will corral it, send it through. And almost a hit there. Now the puck is thrown up against the boards and sails right behind Sam Coleman, your netminder for South Florida, where we'll have a face-off.
Extremely important here for the Panthers to win the face-off in their own end to keep South Florida from getting a shot off the face-off, potentially a one-timer, or moving around on a tic-tac-toe play.
So Coro and Ben Reinhardt will battle it out. USF wins the draw shot save. The puck was loose. It was on the doorstep.
Justin, that was your tic-tac-toe I just talked about out the face-off. The Bulls almost had a goal there.
And now it's Ethan Coro. Shot on net, hit the post, sounded like some noise. And the Bulls weaving it around the left circle now, up to the point. It's Alex Rhodes. Now a shot drive by Mitchell Campbell sails wide. And Wisconsin-Milwaukee will send it through the neutral zone. They get it past the blue line. Tried to get it to the point where it's stolen again by Ethan Coro. Coro back the other way. He was looking for Mitchell Campbell. And now it's Campbell to the near side boards, and it looks like we're going to get a penalty here in the second period. I'm not going to say the first one we've seen, but, you know, we hadn't seen one for a couple minutes, and there's your penalty, Todd.
Chance for South Florida to cut this lead in half on the power play. Down 2-0 with 14:15 to go in the second period. Let's see what that South Florida power play can do. Yesterday in the tournament, they were successful 40% of the time. They have not been successful today. Let's see if they can turn it around. Starts with the face-off.
So Ben Reinhardt, a 2-minute minor, he'll serve that. And USF is now on the power play. Let's see if they can convert. Centering pass thrown in front of the net. Saved by Mo. Sheen tried to get it to go. Now it's back to the right point, sent behind the goal. Now puck's loose in front of the net. Nobody can corral it.
Justin, I like the start to the South Florida power play. A lot of precision passing, not standing around holding the puck, moving it around.
Nickerson tried to get it to go. Can't do it. USF steals it again. It's now behind their net. Nickerson's continuing to battle for it. It's right behind Coleman, behind the cage. 13:30 to go in the second period. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter on the ACHA Network. 2-0 your score. Wisconsin-Milwaukee leads South Florida. Sent through, knocked. They don't let it leave the zone. Dylan Taylor tries to weave it in. Nice stick work. Tries to backhand, but no go.
Nice
USF
job
still
there by Taylor. Justin, he cut through the teeth of that defense and had an opportunity there.
Yeah, it's on the right point now, Todd. Far side. Bulls trying to weave it around in front of their own bench. It's Tim Lynch who sends it off a stick. And Lynch tried to keep it in there but couldn't. 30 seconds left on the power play. 12:44 to go in the second period.
Those are little things that kill a power play, not being able to keep the puck in.
Dylan Taylor tried to feed it to Mitchell Campbell. And the puck, during the chase, gets sent up into the mesh for a face-off.
All right, again, another critical face-off for South Florida. They got 20 seconds left in this power play. Starts with winning the face-off and moving the puck around like they did on the last one on the far side of the ice.
Yep, Ethan Coral would like to win this face-off. And he does. 16 seconds now on the power play left. As Scott Nelson weaves it around. Puck is in front of the net, left it on the doorstep, looking for a scoring chance. As South Florida nearly cut the lead in half. Now it's to the left wing. Shot blocked by Haynes, and that will end the power play for now. But another shot at drive, and now it's behind the goal.
Justin, Wisconsin-Milwaukee is letting Ethan Coral stand right there in front of the goaltender without any resistance at all. Eventually, South Florida is going to cash in.
And there were bodies in front of the net there. Almost a goal for the Bulls. Now it's Taylor who tries to weave it in. Nothing going. Trying for the centering pass. Nelson sends it through, back around, and Taylor's going to grab it. Oh, no, it's Lynch grabs it, and we have a scrum right in front of us on the near side boards. Loose puck picked up, thrown in front of the net. It sails high. Mitchell Campbell battled for it, and now he's going to drag down Wally Haynes.
Campbell had a great shot there, Justin, a great shot to try to score. They just got good traffic in front of the net on that sequence there. I like what South Florida's doing. This is what I expected.
Lynch with the drive, saved by Mo. And he's got 16 saves.
You know, Justin, Mo came through really big in that sequence there. Several opportunities for the Bulls, and Mo did his job. The backhand of the defense is the goalie.
And we're going to have another penalty here as USF is going to wind up on the power play here, a 2-minute minor. And Wally Haynes is going to get the penalty. 2 minutes for holding is your call, and your score is still 2-0. The Bulls have it. It's Nick Falbo sends it, winds, fires, but it's blocked by Vandenbos. The puck is still loose. Now it's by the goal line. Tried to just backhand it out, and now it's to the right point, back to the left point. Tape-to-tape pass for the Bulls as they have it up by the left circle. Now it's out to the point by the ACHA logo. Sent in, fire from point-blank range, but saved by Mo.
Great job moving the puck once again for South Florida. Fantastic. Tic-tac-toe down there. Had the shot from the low slot of about 6 feet out. And Mo has done a great job. He's been perfect today with 17 saves. You know, they just killed off a penalty and now put stress on it even more back-to-back for the Panthers. They're going to start winning the face-offs in their own end.
Ethan Coro wins the draw. South Florida winds, fires. Puck is loose. Body's on the ground. The puck's just flipped in front of the net. Nobody knows where it is. And finally saved, glove down, by Mo.
Ethan Coro, snake bitten. There he is, right in front of the crease. Once again, doing his job, getting his body in front of the goaltender to screen him. He hasn't been able to cash in yet, but he keeps doing what he's doing. And the Panthers' defense lets him in there. He's going to score sooner than later.
Keys and Coro will duke it out on the left circle. 1 minute remaining on the power play for the Bulls. They're trying to get something going here with the one-man advantage. Sent to the left circle. Fires! Top corner! Scott Nelson with a drive to cut the lead in half.
The power play goal, precision passing. Scott Nelson, 6'2", 185, got his second goal of the tournament. He also has 2 assists. Now he's got 3 points in a tournament. And you know what? That was exactly what the doctor ordered for Scott Nelson and the Bulls. The Upton, Massachusetts native has cut the lead in half. And we said it'd be a matter of time, and they got the power play goal.
9 minutes, 32 seconds into this second period. Scott Nelson gets a goal. It's 2-1. Puck is sent in front of the net. And now it's out to the blue line, weaving across the neutral zone now. Wisconsin-Milwaukee seems a little angry as Matt Murphy skated the pucks in front of the net. Coleman had to get back at it. Sent in front. Lot of sticks there. Puck's loose. Shot sails right, wide. And now another chance.
Coleman almost paid for his mistake dearly, not staying home in the net and not getting over to the other side quick enough.
Nick Miller now gets knocked to the ice. Now a centering pass chance for the Panthers, but it's denied by Coleman from point blank. Now it's sent through the neutral zone. The Bulls trying to come back the other way. Milady sends it in and into the pads of Mo. 9:32 to go. Mo's 19th save of the night. So
great effort by Milady coming down the ice. Fantastic effort. It was all will and all skill, and he willed himself on net, and Michael Moe was up to the task.
And Todd, we will be right back. We're going to take our media timeout. 9:32 to go in the second period. 2-1 your score.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Barron Championship Rings, proud sponsor and championship ring provider for the ACHA. Warrior Sports, the preferred stick supplier of the ACHA. The Dallas Stars. For tickets and more information, visit dallasstars.com. And Southwest Airlines, the official event airline partner of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
Welcome back. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter here. 9:32 to go in the second period. 2-1 your score. Wisconsin-Milwaukee leads South Florida. We just had a goal. Mr. Scott Nelson for the Bulls was able to push one across. And a beautiful wind and fire from the left circle. Nelson was able to weave in. And now the puck's tried to bat it down, but nothing doing. USF's controlled a lot of this puck here in the period.
You know what? The Panthers finally won a face-off in their own end. They finally cleared it out.
And here come the Panthers now. Chance for Nickerson. But the puck is sent back into the neutral zone. Across the red line, diving for it is Michael Hawthorne. And Mo comes out of the goal to send it forward. Change for the Bulls. And here comes Nickerson again, leading the drive. 2-on-1. He was looking for Keys. Nice centering pass, but it skated right over the stick of Keys.
Boy, if Keys gets that, he's in on goal all alone.
Yeah.
And it could be 3-1. South Florida is going to have to clean that up.
Yeah, you said it, Todd. So close to being 3-1. 8:33 to go, and we'll have an icing.
But I like the progress that South Florida has made considerably here in the second period. The first period was just a poor period for them. They seem to have picked up the pace. They seem to be moving the puck very well. They seem to be moving without the puck very well, is what you watch when you watch a hockey game. Watch what the other four guys are doing without the puck.
Coro, Nickerson battle it out. It's kept on the Wisconsin-Milwaukee zone. And the puck's in front of the net. Mo is just trying to smother it.
Mo has been the hero this second period for the Panthers, no doubt. Look who's in front of that net again. Number 11, Ethan Coro. Keeps sticking with it, keeps putting his body in front of that net, and the Panthers don't take his body away from that net, he's going to get one.
Yeah, so Coro's going to take the draw again and win it. He's won a lot of faceoffs here.
That's correct. He's won a ton of them.
As Scott Nelson, who's your lone goal scorer for the Bulls, tried to feed it through. We're going to have a whistle here.
A little bit of a hand pass there. That's why they have the whistle.
8:12 to go in the second period. We're on the ACHA network. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter. Let's see if Coro can win another draw. He can't. And a big hit. He didn't win the draw, but he absolutely laid the wood up along the boards.
Look at the forecheck by the Bulls. They're doing an excellent job.
Here comes Danny McKenna now. McKenna weaving in, right to left. It's behind the goal now. McKenna controls it, sent to the left point. And they'll have to reset as South Florida able to get it out of their zone. 7:35 to go in the second period. 2-1 your score. South Florida trails by 1. And now a chance for the Panthers. Sent in. Big hit there up at the top. Centering pass. Nobody home. Now it's back up to the right point, where it's sent to the far side boards by Wanta. Nobody there. Here come the Bulls now back the other way across the blue line. Looking for it is Taylor. He's trying to center it, tried to get it to that point. Now they're backed up against the boards, and they're knocking around down there right in front of us. We're so close to the action, able to hear it. And now it's on the far side boards. Battling for it, kicking at it. Big hit. Big hit. The Bulls pick it up. Shot. Miss, sails wide, but a great chance off a big hit. And the Bulls still have it. Puck is loose in front.
South Florida's going to go on to power play. They're going to get another shot at it here.
Yeah, so Wisconsin-Milwaukee, after building that 2-goal, Alexander Poole is going to go to the box.
It's when the face-off again. What's new? It's what they've been doing down here.
Bodies in front of the net.
And he got his second goal of the hockey game. Excellent job. The Panthers have got to be able to get the Bulls away from that crease. Nobody's...
Yeah, so like you said, Todd, Logan Sheehan has the game-tying goal.
Right out front again.
13:30.
Justin, that
in the time. There's just...
South Florida's just...
The Panthers are going to almost elapse there in the net. Weaving around, wraparound chance for...
To be able to recover.
Lost his stick, did Godfrey. 4:04 to go in the second period. We're knotted up at Dupp, and again it goes to Mo. Delayed offside, so Wisconsin-Milwaukee will control it. Scott Nelson sends it in. Nelson trying to throw it in in the second period.
I tell you what, this South Florida forecheck is just stressing. South Florida has won this second period. Ethan Coro has been huge.
Now inside, a shot whistle. And I'm interested to see.
So now we got each.
Now into the neutral zone across center ice. Here come the Panthers. It's Danny McKenna. McKenna trying. Pushed ahead. USF's trying to poke at it. They do get it towards the blue line, but now it's towards center ice where it sails into South Florida's end, glove down. And there's a battle for it in the neutral zone. Wanta throws it forward. Coleman had to come out of the net to grab it. Dangerous. But now it's on the near side boards where the Panthers try to control it. They send it back around, looking for a chance here, trying to center that puck as they send it to the left slot, to the left point, Behind, thrown in front, chance, but sails out. Nice block on the wind-up, and it's back behind the net now.
South Florida's defense, Justin, if I may say, is doing a lot better. We're on the other end. Michael Moe's got his hands full because every South Florida Bull has been able to stand in his crease at will.
2:06 to go in the second period. We've seen 2 goals in this period to knot it up. So the first period really was Wisconsin-Milwaukee. The second period has been USF. And speaking of USF, chance here. Taylor weaves it around, kind of lost the puck a little bit, sends it behind to Campbell, who sends it back behind the net. It rounds about. It's in front of the net where there was traffic. Wisconsin-Milwaukee's going to go back the other way on a 2-on-2. Now sent in front. Nickerson tries a shot, almost deflects off the body and into the goal. Could have been bad for USF. Rhodes, his body almost got it. Now here's a chance. 3-on-1. We're skating. Taylor tries to center it. Looking, shot by Campbell, misses. And now centering here again. Taylor tries to flick it up. Doesn't get it to go. But two great chances and just kept in there by Lynch. Now back the other way. Here comes Wisconsin-Milwaukee from the left circle. Tried to be sent in, and it's behind the net now as Alex Rhodes got a skate on it. 1:02 to go. Just 1 minute left in the second period and a tie ball game here at the Stars. Children's Stars Center and another save. Justin DeVellis, Todd Corder with you. Todd, last minute of the second period. What do you expect to see?
I expect South Florida to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing a great job of moving the puck around, getting traffic in the net, making all the little hustle plays that make a difference in a game, winning a lot of face-offs, and they've really controlled this second period.
Yeah, that face-off in the USF zone, we haven't seen too many of those today. And now it's behind the net, 46 seconds left. Shots 27-22 in favor of the Bulls. And now the Bulls have a chance here. It's Kenny Waitman. Waitman tries to weave it through where the puck is stolen. Now it's back into the neutral zone. 33 seconds to go. It's sent in. And there's a race for it. Waitman tries to get to it. He does. McKeeve trying to battle for it. He sends it back to Waitman on the near side boards. And now it's around the goal line. Big hit there, battling for the puck. And the Panthers send it out. Taken in the neutral zone by DePaulo. He tries to send it in. 10 seconds now. Big hit along the far side boards. It was Waitman with 4 seconds to go in the period. The Bulls are just going to try to send it at Mo, but that was a big hit to end the period, and we're knotted up, headed to the last frame.
The team that can stay disciplined, the team that can play the best defense, the team that can get traffic in front of the net, the team that can win the faceoffs, the team that can move the puck around the best and move without the puck the best in the third period will win this hockey game. The first period, the Panthers did very well. They were the aggressor. This second period, South Florida has been the aggressor, and that's why we're tied at 2.
2 goals, one at the 9:32 mark for Scott Nelson, and then another at the 13:30 mark for Logan Sheen. That's your story. 2 goals in the second period for South Florida. They're able to knot it up. We got a tie ball game heading into the third period, Todd, and we will catch you on the ACHA network when we return.
When I first started looking at colleges, nowhere felt right until I toured the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. My best friend decided to take a tour there, and when I visited Milwaukee, I realized how affordable it really was. I love campus because it's so close to the beach and the downtown area. UW-Milwaukee turned out to be the only place I applied to, and I'm so glad my friend made me take the tour. Schedule your tour at uwm.edu/Illinois.
ready. You're not ready! Let's go!
Hockey heads are special, which is why we protect them with a helmet designed, built, and tested to endure real-world hockey impacts.
Come on! You know the answer. You studied for this. Come on. Timmy! Come on, Timmy. You got this, son. Pencil to paper. Focus. Come on, Timmy. Focus. Focus. Take the puck. There you go. Skate. Skate. Pass it.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Justin DeVellis, Todd Corder with you here at the Children's Health Stars Center in Plano, Texas. Day 2 of this ACHA Division III men's tournament. Pool play going down over these first few days, and we've had a good one so far. We're knotted up at 2, almost a tale of 2 different periods. The first one won by Wisconsin-Milwaukee. In the second period we just witnessed, kind of won by USF, Todd. So if we're going by periods, it's 1-1 right now and 2-2 on the scoreboard.
Well, each team needs to come out like it's 0-0. Be defensive-oriented. Don't take chances. Force the other team to make a mistake and turn the puck over.
And just like that, the draw is won by South Florida. And we already have a guy to hit the ice as there was a hit to start. Now knocked through the neutral zone. It was 2 goals, one from Scott Nelson, another from Logan Sheen for the Bulls in the second period. In the first period, Riley Keys and Adam Vandenbos got on the board for the Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers. So now weaving through, centering chance, and just too far out in front, but it was a great try. And now here's a shot. Puck is loose in front, and it just sails high, and here come the Panthers now. Over the blue line, it's Keys. He scored one already. Can he get another one? Yes, he can! Riley Keys
got the 2-on-1. Just like we talked about, the team that makes the mistake is going to pay. The 2-on-1 and a 3-on-2 and a 3-on-1 hurt South Florida in the first period, and now it's hurt them here to start the third period. 3-2 Panthers. A lot of game to go.
Woo! So how about that to start your third period? 38 seconds in, we already have a goal, and it's 3-2 in favor of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
That's Keys' third goal this tournament.
So now South Florida's trying to get into it. They get close to the slot. Nice chance. And I thought I heard a whistle, but there's nothing. And over by the ACHA logo, here come the Bulls. Now a chance sails high. 18:59 on the clock.
So Riley Keys, not really big, 5'9", 175, but knows what to do with a puck, and that's put it up in the upper corner into the net.
So 2 goals for Keys in this one. 29 shots for the Bulls, 23 for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. As the puck is now behind the net, whacked out, and centered. Now it's by the near side boards. Michael Moe. Moe just tried to corral it there. It goes off his pads, and it's still in play. Nick Miller gloved it down and now sent it behind the net. Coleman just smothers it.
Boy, Wisconsin, Milwaukee has came out really aggressive here in the third period. They did exactly what they needed to do to come out. They got a quick goal, set the tone to the third period right away. Let's see if they can win the face-off. It's a big one.
Yeah, and how about that? What a great start. That's the way you want to start a period, with that kind of goal and that kind of drive. So South Florida now got to pick up the pieces. They were down by 2, and they got it even. Now they find themselves down 1. So we'll see if they can do it again. They have it in the Panthers zone. It's weaved around, near side boards, near side corner by Zach Mlady. Mlady looks, fires, found a man in front. McKeeve, they tried to center it and get somebody in front of the net. You talked about that, getting people in front of Moe in the net, making it difficult for him to see, and they tried to do it there. Now South Florida weaves it around. They get it past the blue line. It's out to center ice, where Wisconsin-Milwaukee controls. Past the red line now. It's Wally Haynes who sends it in, wraps around. Coleman comes out of the net. Now it's by the blue line. We got a little bit of a rush here. Walters tries, misses, and it's rebounded. And almost 2 chances there, but the Bulls come up empty.
Walters didn't see Vandenbos just right behind him on the breakaway. If he did, he could have got him the puck, and he would have had it would have been one-on-one between him and the goaltender right in on net.
Puck is flipped up, and back out to the left of us. Now it's kicked around the far side boards where there's a battle for it. Over the blue line, through center ice, tripped up, sticks with the puck, does Lazicki. Incredible that he was able to keep that. And Lazicki finds it again, centering chance, puck's out in front. But it's through the neutral zone again, sent in, nobody home as the Bulls get a change. 16:31 to go in this game. It's 3-2. Wisconsin-Milwaukee leads. They're trying to get their first win of the tournament. They can't lose this game. And now the Bulls send it through. They were looking for Coro. And we're going to have an icing.
Sheehan moments ago was trailing his teammate down there on that rush down there. And that's been the type of day for South Florida. Been a frustrating day. They've had chances. They just haven't been able to really put it together in a long spurt in this hockey game to be able to try to open it up.
So
they've been behind since the beginning.
A face-off from the left circle, a shot chance, almost dangerous, but Coleman able to smother it in the crease. So you got to win the draw. And, I mean, that was almost very dangerous as Gill will take the face-off again. Two number 11s battling it out in that left circle. The puck's out in front. Coleman again smothers it.
Again, it starts with a face-off from Gill. Tic-tac-toe underneath. Got traffic in front of the net. The Panthers are doing what the Bulls did in the second period. They're turning the tables on them.
22 saves for Coleman. 28 for Mo on the other end for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. And glove down. The Bulls regain it. It's Waitman. Waitman sends it over the blue line. Facing defensive pressure. It's kept in. Swooping in and hit hard. Rhodes took a big hit. Puck was jarred loose. Now it's sent out ahead. Miller weaving, looking for someone. They had numbers, but they couldn't connect on the centering try. And here's Mlady, sends it forward. His pass is intercepted, and Miller again takes it. Now here we go, a little one-on-one chance. Here we go. Murphy sends it through, pass centers. Shot sails wide. And there's Bulls on the floor behind the net. Miller sweeps it around over the right circle, tries to backhand it in, but it's intercepted.
Again, the Panthers had 3-on-2 on the rush. South Florida continues to allow that. They're not going to win this hockey game.
And now here's a chance. Murphy tries to send one in. Or excuse me, that's not Murphy. That's Gill, actually. And he had one chance and got his own rebound, had another chance.
Gill's flying around, 5'9", 155. He's a firebug, and I'm telling you what, he's made a huge impact here in the first 5 minutes of this third period.
15:01 left in this game. It's 3-2. Shots 30-27. Shots are actually in favor of the Bulls, who trail. Now a centering pass, tic-tac-toe, but just missed. They had it set up beautifully. That's exactly how you teach it. Riley Keys was looking for yet another goal.
That would have been huge, and I'm sure Keys is shaking his head at himself because he had an opportunity to put his team up like 2.
15:30 left here in Plano.
I can't believe that South Florida left him wide open in front of the net. That shocked me more than him missing the shot.
Keys now weaves it around the blue line. It's stolen, picked up by Walters. Walters finds a man. Nice pass, and into the top corner for the goal. This game's knotted up. Michael Lazicki. Walters on the assist. And Todd, we got a tie game, buddy.
Again, the turnover in the middle of the ice. The 2-on-1. Each team keeps turning the puck over in their own end in the middle of the ice, and each team is paying. And Lazicki, the 5'10", 170-pounder, has his second goal of this tournament. And what do you know? We're tied at 3. And the Tampa, Florida native gives his team an even Steven shot to win this hockey game.
So at the 5:46 mark in the third period, we're tied. Nelson, Sheen, Lazicki, your 3 scorers for the Bulls. And now it's behind the net. South Florida sent it out in front. They wanted another chance, but couldn't get it. Now it's in the neutral zone, so now the pressure's on here. South Florida looking for their first lead. They haven't led today. They've been playing from behind most of the game.
You know, that takes a lot of energy out of a team when you're constantly behind, but now that South Florida is even the hockey game for the second time, let's see if they have a little pep in their step and they keep going.
Well, the first period, Wisconsin-Milwaukee scored 2. And then the second period, South Florida scored 2. So we haven't had a period yet where both teams have each recorded a goal until now.
Until now, and each of them was on a 3-on-2 and a 2-on-1. Second one was on a turnover.
So now it's to center in the neutral zone. Flicked ahead, had it there in the far boards as the Bulls keep it in front. Waitman tries to get it to go, but Mo was there for the save. Around in that South Florida zone, they sent it to neutral ice. In Milwaukee section, that zone, go in this one. 3-3 your score. Justin DeVellis, Todd Corder here on the ACHA Network. Todd, we've really close in this one, tied up.
Watching those two teams yesterday, but remember, Wisconsin-Milwaukee played an meeting, and you got to go. You got to think about the opponent on the ice. And South Florida,
good, so potent. Little shot sails high, and it was a nice chance. But I think Mo wrestled that one in.
Rhodes had him beat initially, and Taylor was on the doorstep, and either one of them couldn't get it in. And Rhodes had him beat over the shoulder. He just missed the shot. It went over the net, and they left Taylor all alone, sitting there in front of that goal crease.
We're in Texas. Is it fair to say Mo lassoed that one into his pads?
He definitely came up with it, that's for sure. He better lasso them all now.
11:46 to go in this one. We're tied at 3. Here's a chance for the Panthers. They don't have numbers, but skating in is Vandenbos, who tries to make something happen. And he almost did. He didn't have numbers, but he somehow weaved the puck through that South Florida zone.
I was more impressed he weaved his body through that zone. Great moves there by Vandenbos.
And Vandenbos again has it. He takes the pass from Nickerson. They try to send it to the middle for Keys. But now it's in.
End-to-end action here. Maybe they'll take a look at it, but I thought it went in too. Evidently it hit the post, and the iron is kind to Mo because we're still tied at 3 with 11 minutes left.
Go
ahead.
Perfect example of jumping the gun there. 3-3, 11 minutes to go. So, I thought it went in, but clearly didn't. That's my mistake. 3-3, 10:52 to go in the third period. As South Florida has another chance. Here we go. Maybe they can get this one to work.
From our vantage point, everybody thought it was in. Not your mistake at all.
And here's a chance for South Florida. It's on the doorstep out in front. They can't clean it up, but they get it to the point. Shot blocked and sent back away. Haynes has it. Now they're trying to send it through, and they get it to go. Finally, they squeak it through Michael Mo's pads.
I think Wakeman's going to get credit for the goal on the tip. I think it was slightly redirected to 5'9", 165-pounder. Now South Florida has their first lead, 4-3. And again, traffic in front of the net. Again, good passing. Way to move the puck around and way to move without the puck. And University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, they better start playing better or they're not going to win the hockey game. This has not been a good third period except for when they got the puck on the turnover.
Yeah, so your score 4-3. As that goal comes at the 9:30 mark.
We'll see who officially got it, but I believe it was tipped. I could be wrong.
Yeah. 4-3.
Yep.
Who records the goal?
Wademan got his body in front of there, got his stick, just tipped it ever so lightly. And poor Michael Mo, who I think has really played a good hockey game for the Panthers, there's nothing you can do about it. No goaltender's going to save anything that gets redirected like that.
Yeah, sure. The shots are 35-30 in favor of USF. They've taken their first lead in this one as 4 different goal scorers for the Bulls today. 4 different ones. And now we'll see what's Wisconsin-Milwaukee's made out of here. First time they've had to battle back as it's frozen up along the near side boards right in front of us here. Somebody just trying to get it and tripped up was Sheehan. I think we're going to get a penalty here.
South Florida balanced hockey team. Pretty good lines, 1, 2, and 3. They're all a balanced scoring team. A lot of people contributing for the Bulls today and their game on yesterday.
So with 9:48 to go in this game, it's 4-3 Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter on the ACHA network. We're going to send it to our media timeout.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Budget Car Rental, the preferred rental agency of the ACHA. Hogan Transportation, official tournament partners of the 2019 ACHA National Championships. Edge Protect, protecting goalie skate blades since 2004 and official sponsor of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
So Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter here on the ACHA network. 4-3 game. We just saw another goal. South Florida is errands for 2 minutes. So 9:39 to go. National championship. USF could Ryan Dudkowski. And a lot of time runs off that clock. 1:34 to go left in the power play.
It's all it takes is one little mistake to hurt a power play. That did hurt their power play temporarily. Let's see how they bounce back.
Just trying to kill it, just trying to send it back, and they get it back to the blue line of South Florida. And now here's a turnover as Lynch kind of slipped on that chance. He almost gave the puck up. Dudkowski was right there. Could have been a scoring chance in this one-goal game.
This power play started off so well for South Florida with the initial shot off the face-off.
Campbell sends it out in front.
By Taylor Dillon, and then the rest of it's been a disaster.
And now the puck goes through the neutral zone, slapped in by Dudkowski, but they can't sustain that chance. Now here comes Campbell. Campbell weaves through. The puck is knocked away, and it's to the near side boards, where weaving in, trying a centering chance is Taylor. Nothing doing. Wisconsin-Milwaukee comes back the other way through the neutral zone now. Across the blue line, Murphy trying to get it in. It's on the near side boards where they're just trying to jar for it out there. Now here's Lazicki. He scored a goal. He's moving it through the neutral zone where Haynes corrals it. 8:06 to go in this game. 4-3 ball game. There's 16 seconds left on the power play. USF's got to get something going. They're on the advantage.
I just can't believe how easily the Panthers are allowing the Bulls to get traffic in front of the net with no resistance. Guys always wide open on the other end of the net, and I'm shocked the Bulls don't have more goals.
Yeah, so
Mo has done great.
Yeah, 3 seconds remain now on the power play. You mentioned Mo. He's been great. That last goal he wasn't able to stop, and that's the difference right now in this 4-3 contest. 7:50 to go. Shots 36-30 in favor of the Bulls. Bulls skate now from left to right in the whites. And Wisconsin-Milwaukee skate from right to left in the yellow jerseys, black trim. And now a chance. Shot from the right wing, and now the puck is loose. Mo is on his, he's on his front. I was going to say he's on his back, but he's on his front. Just trying to reach for it. He does. Lucky that one didn't go in.
Great pressure by Nick Walters and company again in front of the net. I mean, it's just relentless pressure down there. Meanwhile, the Panthers, they got to get something going on offense.
Yeah, so the power play has been effectively and efficiently killed. We're back to even as the puck is sent through neutral ice. And it's kicked by Waitman, who sends it through the neutral zone now. Far side boards, right in front of Wisconsin-Milwaukee's bench. And now it's to Coleman. Coleman sticks it, moves it around, passes it, South Florida starts the rush now, trying to get it through the neutral zone. It's gloved down by Vandenbosch. Big hit close to center ice, and that leads to a big chance here. Weaving in. An off-balance shot for South Florida, make it 5-3 for the Bulls. And, we'll wait for the official call. 6:50 to go in this game. It's now a 2-goal game.
Kenny Waitman, Johnny, on the spot. Blew it by Mo. Again, he was wide open. Wide open.
Yeah, tremendous effort there with 6:50 to go.
It was a tremendous effort. No doubt about it.
Chance almost snuck up on everyone.
Sorry, I thought it was Rhodes. I apologize, Justin. I thought it was 22, and it was covered. It was an 8.
So Rhodes, your official goal scorer. And a big hit at center ice. As now the puck gets sent in. It's back behind the net. Mo just doesn't want that puck to even come near his crease. Now inside, looking for a deflection. They almost got one. And the puck is loose now, but kept in by DePaulo. DePaulo swings it to the left corner. Try. Patted down. Mo's right leg got in the way of that one. 5:55 to go on the clock. 5-3 your score. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter on the ACHA network, where the Bulls are trying to work it in. They don't have numbers, though. And they get it across. Maybe the Panthers can get something going here. It's Nickerson weaving around the left circle, trying to center it, turned around, but there was nobody there. These opportune moments just haven't been there for the Panthers. They started so hot. They scored 2 in the first, and only 1 since then. Now here's a chance. Coming up with the right circle shot. Sails wide to the left. Really didn't have a chance, but there was some heat on it. Now the puck finds Godfrey, who can't control it, and now it's back to neutral ice. 5:04 on the clock. 41-30 your shots. And it's been these scoring chances that South Florida's taken advantage of. And it was good to see because, the team who scored a goal coming right into the period was Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I mean, they scored right off the jump.
It's been a flat period for the Panthers overall. Yes, they got the goal right away on the South Florida turnover. But other than that, the Bulls have dominated this period. The puck possession has got to be 70+% of the time or more. Maybe it's even 80.
Yeah, so 5 different goal scorers for South Florida. Just shows their depth, how many guys can put it in the net. 4:15 to go in the game. This one was close. We were gearing up for a very close finish. Doesn't seem that way now, but there's still time, Todd.
There is still time, but South Florida's a team that is the aggressor. They've been quicker to the puck. They've played without the puck better, and they've had the puck, like I said, about 80% of the time.
And here's Nickerson now, weaving it through the neutral zone. He's got a chance, but it's poked away by Lynch. Lynch and Nickerson battle for it. It's frozen up along the boards near side. And it's still frozen. They're just trying to kick it out. Somebody's trying to win it. 4 guys now battling for that puck. Make it 5, and a big hit as Tripp falls to the ice. And now we're going to get a whistle here, a stoppage in play with 3:29 to go in this ballgame. So it looks like Danny McKenna is going to go to the box. But it looks like we're going to have, not a power play here, even 4-on-4 hockey for these next 2 minutes.
And this, to me, favors South Florida. They're the quicker team right now. They have more speed, and it looks like we got a timeout. The Panthers have called timeout down by 2. They're in a situation, Justin, where they're going to have to think about pulling the goalie. The question is, you need 2. When do you do it? I mean, I'm thinking if it gets inside 2 minutes, they're definitely going to pull it. And if they can score, you get it with a 1, you still keep the goalie pulled, and you take your chances. But I don't think they'll quite pull it yet. There's the goaltender yet. There's too much open ice, 4-on-4. They might wait until They might wait until about a minute and 30 left, or between a minute and 30 and 2 minutes. See how the team is playing, and then pull them. Because right now, South Florida has more speed. They're beating them to the puck. They're out hustling them. And 4-on-4 is just a better opportunity for South Florida to score again. Yeah,
always interesting to see with a team trailing when the coach decides to pull the goalie. We're at the Children's Health Star Center in Plano. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter on the ACHA Network. 5-3 your score. South Florida leading. And 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. Waitman is in the box for the Bulls, and McKenna's in the box for the Panthers. Now it's stick down. And into the neutral zone. Can't give up a chance here for South Florida. They're already up 2. Under 3 minutes to go now in Plano. 1 minute, 30 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. 41-30 your shots. Here's a chance on the far side now, just flipped ahead by Campbell. And back the other way, it's Keys now. He's scored twice. He's trying to make it 3 as he weaves around. Nice move inside. Tries to get in front of Coleman, but nothing doing. He came right around that left circle and weaved inside toe drag. But
I can't believe the South Florida defense let him in there so easily. They just let him walk right in there. Keys went right on goal, and he was bailed out, and they were bailed out by Coleman. And you can see Keys taking his stick, whacking it up against the boards and the glass because he's frustrated with himself because he knows he should have had himself a goal.
Yeah, and I mean, with 2:33 to go, that goal would have been huge. It still leaves you a lot of time to tie it up.
Well, it sure does, and it puts less pressure on you to pull the goaltender because you're down by 1 instead of 2. But you can't. Now they're going to go ahead and pull the goaltender 4-on. Now we're going to skate 5-on-4. You don't have a choice with about 2:35 to play because you got to get this within 1. But I don't like Milwaukee's chances, Wisconsin-Milwaukee's chances here because they haven't been the faster team in the second or third period.
Yeah, so like you said, Mo skates off. So the Panthers trying anything they can to have that advantage. It's 5-on-4 as they weave it around the right circle. Puck thrown out in front, almost deflected in. Could have been bad. Glove down now. Nickerson sends it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne weaving through the neutral zone. He's facing some pressure, but takes it to the right point. Now sets it up one time. Miller tried a chance.
And now here's big trouble.
And an open goal net. An empty netter for Michael Lazicki. Make it 2 on the day for him.
You had to do it if you're the Panthers head coach, Paul Wadgel. You just had to do it. You had no choice. You were down by 2. It just didn't favor them because of the 4-on-4. I mean, those just more ice instead of having it 6-on-5 where, you can crowd it a little bit more. Now it's 5-on-4. It just leaves it more wide open.
So at the 17:55 minute mark in the third period, Michael Lazicki makes it 3 for the lead. He makes it a 3-goal lead, 6-3 your score. The final, if you look at the final box score of this one, or you just take a gander at the score, you're going to think it was a blowout, but it really wasn't.
No, it was not. That's a great point, Justin. It's an excellent point. The Panthers were in this hockey game right up until the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. You could feel it getting away from them. It finally has. We thought it might be a 3 or 4 goal game, but I didn't think how we would get to that point. We have.
Yeah, you said it. 1:44 to go in this one. So, I mean, it's really tough if you're Wisconsin-Milwaukee because now you're in that 0-2 hole.
You are, and here's the deal. You're playing for your seniors next game. That's what you're doing. The seniors are playing the last game of their lives, and they'll come out firing for that. because they're going to play for their seniors. You know, I hear people say all the time they're not playing anything. They sure are. They're playing for pride, they're playing for their school, and more importantly, they're playing for those seniors out on the ice.
Yeah, so Wisconsin-Milwaukee. So 1 minute, 3 seconds on the clock, like you said. USF ends up being
2-0, and now they control their own fate in Pool D. So they control their own fate in this pool, Justin. And now they have a chance to win tomorrow and go for a sweep, a 3-game sweep, and get in the semifinals. You can't beat that.
Yeah, so we're under a minute to go. We still got some games on the docket for tonight. But if you want to look ahead for both these teams, Wisconsin-Milwaukee is going to take on Ramapo College, the Roadrunners, tomorrow, Thursday at 10:30. And South Florida is going to get Sioux College with 33 seconds to go here on the clock. Things starting to get a little chippy here, though. You hate to see it, but both teams are going at it now.
Justin, you're so right. You hate to see it because of South Florida, what they have to play for. They've got a huge game against the Sioux tomorrow. A game they're going to have to play a lot better than they did today. They're going to have to play 100% better to have a chance tomorrow. It is going to be a tough game for South Florida. The Sioux, to me, I've seen all the teams in this tournament. Right now, between them and Michigan, they're probably the two toughest teams in this tournament. And, if you get guys missing games tomorrow, it's going to deplete your roster and deplete your chances of winning the game. So you want cooler heads to prevail. South Florida's got a lot to play for.
Yeah, and I want to say that Tim Lynch is going to skate off here. He's got his helmet off. He took a shot, and he's staring back at
You're right.
the Wisconsin-Milwaukee bench.
He's really upset. And you know what? Hopefully he can play tomorrow. I don't know what the penalties are. We'll find out shortly. But the key is to forget all that. And if you're South Florida, you get ready for tomorrow. You forget all the stuff that's going on the ice because you're playing for something tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. The shot's 42-33. South Florida really peppered the net, and it all came in that third period, a period in which they weren't the first team to score.
No, they weren't, and I was wondering if there was going to be a tomorrow for South Florida at that point. The way they started off this first period, they were down 2-0. And like we said from the beginning, you and I were shocked. I was shocked because I wasn't shocked so much the score. I was shocked at the effort level. I was shocked at them being passive. I was shocked that they weren't the first one to the puck. I was shocked they were turning the puck over. And Milwaukee took advantage. Wisconsin-Milwaukee took advantage of it. And then when they started cleaning up their mistakes, they turned the game around. And going into the third period, the Panthers still had a shot. But South Florida's out-hustled them greatly in the third period. As you can see, players are leaving the ice for the day.
Yeah,
so,
we're going to...
Which is a good thing. Get them out of here. Get them cooled off in the locker room. We don't need any other extracurricular activities going on.
And I'm looking to check the number. I want to say it's Matt Murphy who's skating off for Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
That's
and
number
it
10 if that can help you. Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes
I might,
zeros look like eights and eights look like zeros sometimes.
Well, I might need a pair of those glasses you got on myself or some contacts.
I might need a stronger pair myself.
32 seconds to go as we sort things out. Play is hopefully set to resume. It is, as the officials skate back on. We got things squared away. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter here. Things are just about wrapped up in this game. South Florida, if you're just joining us, up 6-3 in this one. They scored 4 unanswered goals in the third period to just throttle Wisconsin-Milwaukee, who, made this a game. Really, it hasn't been 20 minutes ago. This was a ball game.
Sure, it was. It was 2-2. here we go with the penalties.
So the penalties, obviously the guys we talked about. Murphy got the 5-minute major. He skated off, and Mitchell Campbell took a penalty for South Florida. But that just about does it, Todd. I mean, going forward now, South Florida in the bracket, or in the pool, I should say, where do you think they stand, and how talented can they make this run?
It's between them and the Sioux. Each team will most. I don't know if the Sioux. I don't know if Sioux played today. Did they play today? I haven't looked at their schedule.
Sioux has yet to play, but they are playing today.
Right. That's why I don't know if they had played already. I don't think they had. I think they play later on. But the Sioux's the favorite. So if the Sioux does their job and they win their hockey game, which is expected, but in this tournament, expect the unexpected. You'll have quite a showdown between South Florida and the Sioux tomorrow. And like I said earlier, South Florida will have to play 100% better tomorrow than they did today.
So 6-3 your final. Goal scorers for South Florida, Nelson, Sheen, Lazicki with 2, Waitman, and Rhodes. And then your goal scorers for Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Riley Keys, he had 2. And then Adam Vandenbos chipped in with 1. So 6-3 the final. It was a good game for about, 2 periods, two and a half.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so we had a good one at the Star Center here in Plano. Justin DeVellis, Todd Quarter. Make sure you continue to check out all the action on the ACHA network. Make sure you catch out ACHA tonight, a nightly recap show, and keep it here for all the games. We got a bunch of great content and a great team to deliver it to you down in Texas. For Todd Quarter, I'm Justin DeVellis, signing off from Plano on the ACHA network.